Good morning, Aries. Welcome to my Tarot Love channel for you. I'm the Tarot Muse, and I'm just shuffling up the last of these cards, and they've all been shuffled good. Lay them out, and I'll start picking them. I've got a whole bunch of cards laid out over here as well, so I have a little bit of a backstory of what's going on. I also just want to mention I'm in the Philippines, and I'm on the ocean, and there's so many children playing around here, so you may hear the odd screaming, having fun child in the background. So I'm going to start picking your cards, and while I do that, I just have an announcement to make and to let you know that I've created a series of how to interpret the symbolism of each of the tarot cards. So if you're interested in learning how to read the tarot cards, please like and subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that you get notification. And you can also find them in my playlists, and every single one of the cards are being interpreted. Alright, so here in the present moment I have the Temperance card, which is crossed by the Lovers card. So the Temperance card is talking about coming into balance. If wherever there is imbalance in your life, whatever arena it is, and this is a love reading and it is crossed by the Lovers, so it relates to an imbalance in love, or how you perceive love, or how you feel about love, or the love that is in your life at the moment. And so I'm getting a King of Pentacles, a Hanged Man, and a King of Wands. And so this could refer to two people, because you generally are King of Wands. You're Aries, you're fire. And King of Wands rules Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So it's talking about possibly with this King of Pentacles, which is an earth sign, so a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And it's talking about a surrendering that's required to this person. So I'm not entirely sure what that means, the surrendering, but let's find out more information. We've got the Lovers card crossing that. Let's get 3 cards for the Lovers to find out more about what this surrendering is about. Okay, so with regards to the Lovers, we've got a walking away from something that was sweet in the past. So there was a beautiful, sweet experience with possibly this King of Pentacles, this earth sign in the past. And it's talking about there being some kind of loss or betrayal around it, and there's a walking away from this experience. Okay, so we're going to look at what happened in the past, because I've got the Magician card over here. So something was manifested or created around love that was happy and stable. So it talks about this love experience that was happy and stable. But then I've got the Devil card on top of it, and the Devil card. And then I've got the card of dreams, hopes and dreams. So false ideas around hopes and dreams, false attachments to hopes and dreams that possibly were misleading. So if we come into the conscious here, I ask what's going on for you, because I've got the Discernment card, and this is what is conscious for you right now. So it talks about a death that's happening around the conflict, and it's to do with what's that card about? Yeah, things are changing at the moment. They're in change, and it's around you, taking control, taking charge of what power and what love around power means for you. Because I can see there's you reflecting on how the ending happened, the conflict, the chaos of the ending, and kind of grounding yourself around that. So it feels like this is something that has passed, but for some of you, you may be going through it now. So it's really reflecting over everything that has happened around the death, around the ending, and the conflict around that, what creates it, the chaos around it, and finding stability with moving forward in a new direction, with new discernment and power around what love means for you. So it's to do with love and power, and possibly this chaos that happened created a reaction because of power struggles or a need for power in love. So what is not conscious for you, I've got the Fool card over here. So this is what is still going to come into fruition. It hasn't come into manifest yet. It's not in your field of awareness yet. And it talks about new beginnings. Okay. Well, it talks about new beginnings for you, like moving in a new direction, a new path, around your creativity, around your passion, as a queen. So the Queen of Wands is coming up. So fiery, charismatic, but also independent in this case, because we have the Hermit card on top of that. So it's talking about you going at this alone for a little while and really looking at what's important to you. Where do you want to go? What's next? So it feels like it's a period of review for you, like what's really important in your life around love and where it is that you're wanting to go. I've also got the integration card that's coming up for you, Aries. And sorry, it talks about, again, it's the balance card, it's the temperance card. Integration is about becoming whole again. It's like you've been through this experience of whatever the heartbreak was and the pain was, and now it's like you're connecting to your creativity again. You're connecting to all the things that are around you that fulfill your life. You're coming back into balance again. And there's some kind of new rebelliousness that's pushing through with regards to old, outdated ideas around love and relationships. I can see this is the change that has happened for you. Or perhaps it's what's needed for you. So shifting, becoming more rebellious about how it is that you enter into love relationships, or the expectations that you have around it, or how it is that you expect it to behave and look and be. Because with the Rebel card, it's very much about breaking free from those outdated beliefs and concepts around love. So this card is called the Dream, and it's the romance card, and it's like, I'm going to meet my soulmate and we're going to live happily ever after, and he's just going to be perfect and blah blah blah. And actually, realistically speaking, relationships are here to be teachers, and if we find a person that we can forge that path with as honestly as possible, where both people are accountable for their shit, then you've got a good partnership. So it's about the real. So I'm just looking over here, and I've got you going through some kind of loss, and I want to find out more about what that's about. Okay. So the loss for you is around wanting some kind of stability and structure within the relationship, and how much work you put into creating that, and yet somehow you always experience loss. Somehow there's always a letdown or something disappointing out of it. Okay, so again, I've got this earth sign coming up. I had the King of Pentacles here, I've got the Queen of Pentacles here, so there's no gender specific, it just refers to the earth element. In this sense, it could be a man, it could be a woman, but it's the other person who's an earth sign, so a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And I just want to find out what's going on for them. And it looks like, they're in a pretty good place with regards to their finances. And what's this card about? Okay, so with regards to financial struggle, the give and take. Okay, so they focus on their business right now. They focus on creating money. And yeah, they're generally in a creative period themselves. I don't really see them focused on the relationship. They're focused on creating some kind of success around their finances and getting back on track with their creative projects. And I feel like we're in the month of Leo at the moment, so everybody's in a more kind of interactive social state where things are a little bit more lively, and I think from next month onwards things are going to get a little bit harder again. Things are going to get a little bit darker again, just looking at how the planets are transiting. So wherever this person is at, or whoever this person is, I see their focus is on finances, working with money, and yeah, they possibly even in a relationship with someone else, because I've got the King of Cups coming up here, which is a Pisces, Cancerian, or Scorpio sign. So there's either an interaction with this sign, or it's an aspect of who they are. So they were feeling very emotional about their finances. They weren't able possibly even to provide, because the earth signs are providers. They take that role of providing generally quite seriously. So in this case, because I'm getting with regards to offering, it's the hand offering a coin. So perhaps with regards to the relationship and offering something, there was some kind of struggle around the give and take that left them feeling very emotional. So whether that's relevant or not. Okay. And then with regards to where the relationship is at, let's get 3 cards. Taking charge of. So I see for both of you and within the relationship, it was about taking a stand against the breakdown that happened around this love. It looked like it was a new love. It was a new offering, and for both of you, it was about taking control of how it crashed and burned, and meeting that within yourselves. And so the outcome, I have the deception card. Let's get 3 cards as to what that's about. So something was not honest with this other person, and it talks about the completion of the happiness, the momentary happiness that you experienced with this person. And then it talks about stepping into a higher place. So despite the deception and whatever this was coming to an end, the stepping into a higher place is what I was saying earlier about coming back to you, coming back to your creativity, to a place of contentment, to a place of integration and wholeness, where it's about you. Again, the Hermit card is over here. So whether this hasn't happened yet, I feel it's what's coming in for you, Aries, is moving into this place of being alone and finding your joy in the simple things in life. And then for the future card, I've got, let's just see, managing. Okay, letting go. Yeah, so it's letting go of the fantasies and the illusions that you hold around the give and take in a relationship, the expectations of how a relationship should look, what both people, how they should behave. In a way, we've been really brainwashed by a lot of cinema out there that, boy meets girl and lives happily ever after. So it's just talking about this letting go and this change of perception that's happening for you as a result of all the losses that you have experienced. That's allowing you to reflect on how it is that you've deluded yourself. And this is what lies in the future for you. So it's about you, in a way, waking up and seeing the truth, seeing the bigger picture. I got the Queen of Swords card, and generally the Queen of Swords is an air sign, but I feel in this case she's talking about taking back your power, unbinding yourself from relationships that don't serve you, being discerning about going into relationships, but also not making that other person the everything. It's about coming back to you and making it about you. Okay, so I also get some cards talking about confusion around a path with regards to travel and finances. So possibly there's the new place that you want to go to. There may not be, maybe the finances is not flowing as good there for you, but there's confusion around whether you should take this path or not, whether you should go to another place, because I'd imagine a lot of us have been in lockdown, so some of you may be wanting a change of scenery. Aries needs change and stimulation, But what it's saying is there's confusion and obstacles around that change, and that the money may not be as good or as lucrative as what you're hoping it may be. So yeah, I see you reaching out and finding out more, like whether this is a good idea or not. And there's confusion around it, around which path to take. But what I'm getting is that there will be obstacles for you around money if you do take the path of going somewhere else. Ooh, screaming children. Okay. Anyway, thank you for this reading again. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.